So, I live in Colorado. Colorado, obviously, is a landlocked state. We do not have any oceans around us. Denver is a sanctuary city, which means that migrants are actively being bussed in to Denver. Denver's already a little bit of a scary city. If you drive downtown, it's a little bit terrifying. But now we have a situation in Aurora. Aurora is about 20 minutes south of Denver. I live one town away from Aurora, just south of it. So not very far. We go to Aurora for a lot of things. Doctors, shopping. There's so many things that we go to Aurora for. So to have this Venezuelan gang taking over with guns apartment buildings, not one, but 2 apartment buildings, is terrifying. It is a small town. I wouldn't consider it a small town. It's a small town compared to Denver, but I mean, it's a suburb of Denver, just like we are. And it's terrifying. I mean, it is Aurora in our area is known as kind of the rich area, and the kids go to school. You know, when we play the high schools and stuff there, it's like the huge, nice high schools with the giant, beautiful, fields and things like that. And it's scary to think that something like that could happen there. And I'm not very far from there. And what if it happens here? Like, it's getting scary out here. And we're not even in a state where migrants are coming in. They're having to be bussed into us. And this is happening. And if it can happen to us, it can happen to anybody else. And it is terrifying. I live so close to it. It's scary to think that this is what's happening. It's scary to think the world that we're living in. It is nuts. Also, we have a Democratic governor. I wonder if that's part of it. Stay safe out there. Be careful. Be diligent. I'm not a big proponent of having weapons, but I think now it's becoming more and more necessary. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family, because guess what? They're coming. They are coming. This is a warning. This is just the start. You think that this is going to be the end of it? Absolutely not. They're going to pop up all over the United States. They're going to pop up in your area. Even when you think you're safe, you're not. Take precautions now while you can. This is your warning. It's only a matter of time before it comes to my city, because I'm right here. It's already in Denver. It's already in Aurora. They're coming, guys. They're not resting. Take precautions. If our government will not protect us from these people, we need to. We need to make sure we're protecting our family. I am not saying violence is the answer. I don't think it is. I'm not saying that we should just go out shooting. I don't think that's good either. But we have to be careful, and we have to protect our families.
People have got to wake up. They got to wake up. They got to realize this stuff is happening. I mean, again, this isn't practice drill. It's happening. They're taking over. And again, it's going to come to an area near you. It's going to come soon to your area if it hasn't already. I mean, we have to understand, man, Europe is not far ahead of us. We see what's happening. If people are paying attention, they see what's happening in France, in the UK, in Germany. They see what's happening. I mean, again, they are taking over, and they're not worried about you. They're worried about the illegals. Why? Because it's being done on purpose. It's being done on purpose. These people are being let in to our country, to places in Europe, on purpose. It's to bring the level down here. And again, they're going to take over. They are taking over. And we have to realize, man, again, we're having gangs, prison gangs, being allowed into this country from Venezuela. And they're trying to convince you to do the right thing by letting them in. Right? Again, if you're against it, if you oppose it, then you're a racist. No, you're not. You're somebody that's truly awake. Not woke, because woke isn't awake. Woke is so far damn asleep, it's not funny. Again, man, I got friends on Facebook that I've known throughout, from the years. And I got so many friends that are still putting their stuff about you're racist if you don't like illegal immigrants. Really? So again, if I don't want illegals in my country, bringing down the overall level, bringing crime, bringing chaos that I'm paying for to have them in hotels and whatever. If I'm against that, then I'm racist. No, I'm not racist. Not racist at all. I just don't want people in my country that shouldn't be here, that haven't gotten here the right way, and that are a threat to my country. Now, again, I'm not saying everyone that seeks asylum or whatever is a threat. No. But there are so many that are. And again, we truly don't know what's happening. Because again, these people are coming right over the border, being unchecked. And the ones that are being checked, it's nothing. And they're being given phones and money and, housing and everything else. And again, now they're being given, of course, down payment money on a house in California. So again, we understand that what is truly going on here. I'm going to play for you guys a clip from Bill Maher, his show Real Time, from last night on HBO. And I'm going to play, he's talking to Nancy Pelosi. They're talking about illegal immigration and the money that's going to be given to illegal immigrants. Watch this.
The California lawmakers just passed a law. It hasn't been signed by Governor Newsom, but giving government assistance to undocumented immigrants to buy houses. Mm-hmm. That's kind of a different place than the Democratic Party used to be on immigration, is it not? I'm not going to say that's what the country's going to do, but that's certainly where California is.
Well, let me just say, immigration had always been a bipartisan issue. I refer you to
But not free houses.
Well, that's not free housing. It's the American dream being available to more people. But understand.
Let's not make a mistake. It's about free housing, number one. And then she says the American dream. The American dream is for Americans. I mean, what about the people that live here, that are citizens of this country, that pay for the taxes, that again, that look for this country for protection? What about them? What about the people here? Instead of giving $150,000 for down payment to illegal immigrants, people that break into this country, we're going to write you a damn check for $150,000 to put down on a house for you and your family when you're here illegally. Number one, we have truly got to understand, it's not going to wind up well for the illegal immigrants either. If they're being given free money, nothing's free. It's not going to wind up good for them. But the thing is, man, why do we even care? It's our country. It's our country. And we're giving resources to people that break into the country. So they're being rewarded for doing something wrong.
The best speech on immigration was by President Ronald Reagan. This is the last speech I will make as President of the United States. I want to communicate a message to the country I love. And he talked about the Statue of Liberty and the beacon of hope it is to the world, and what America was preeminent in the world because our door was always open, and we will cease to be preeminent when we shut the door. Now, I don't do justice to the great communicator. Google it. It's a fabulous speech. And George Herbert Walker Bush continued in that respect for the diversity of America and the rest. California's always in the lead. Maybe others will follow that lead, but that's up to those states. But we're very blessed here with beautiful diversity.
So you'd vote for this law?
Excuse me?
So you'd vote for this law?
Well, I'm not familiar with exactly what it is, but making the American dream of home ownership available to all people is something we have to do for people who are here now.
This is before your recidivism. This is undocumented. This is for the undocumented.
Well, what I would like to do is move them to documented. The fact that we can move them to documented.
Well, number one, I don't think that's what the great communicator Ronald Reagan was talking about. You know, he wasn't saying have borders wide open, let everyone in. Again, we have no border. We have no nation, no country. You know, if we don't have control over our laws, over our borders, to be selective about who we let in and when, we don't have a country. We truly don't have a country. So again, that's not what Ronald Reagan was talking about. But see, what they do on the left is they twist things to make things look like, well, you know, even Ronald Reagan agreed with this. Ronald Reagan would roll over in his grave if he knew what was happening. Make no mistake. And as far as like making the undocumented documented, what you're saying is you want to reward the people that broke into the country, the people that broke in, they're breaking laws to get here, and doing whatever they want. You know, probably breaking laws in the country. I mean, a lot of them are. You want to reward them by giving them legal status. What the hell is wrong with you? I mean, really, think about it for just a minute. Why in the hell would you give legal status to people that broke the law to be here? Why? Why would you reward criminals with what they were trying to steal? Them, you know, buy part of their house for them, help them out at the behest of your own people. What the hell is wrong with you? And again, man, you heard everyone clap. Oh, yay! See, that's where the problem is right there. But they're telling you, they're convincing people to believe they're guilty, they're wrong. You know, if they don't allow people into their country, they don't want to pay for everyone throughout the world to come into the country, to stay at our hotels, to be paid for on the taxpayer dime, all this other stuff. If you don't want that, if you don't want to, you know, possibly be beat up, be robbed, be raped, then you're a racist. I don't want to get robbed. You know, I don't want to get raped. I don't want to get, then you're a racist. That's what, you know, again, they're telling you. And people, they believe it. They believe something. They're like, yay, yay. It's not real. It's truly not real. You know, again, they're trying to virtue signal. You know, we approve of whoever coming over illegally, and we want to make them legal citizens of this country. At least documents, at least make them legal to be here. We approve. Because we're good moral people. See how moral I am? I'm better than you are. That's what's being said. That's what these people are doing. And again, they're too busy trying to look better than their neighbor that they're giving away their country. And they don't even see it. They don't realize it. And that's what's wrong with the woke. That is what's wrong with the woke right there. But hey guys, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks. You son of a